Alright, welcome back to Dank Sport Traders app, and you are now live watching BTC analysis. So let's get into it, and then we look at what is happening in the world of cryptocurrency as far as BTC is concerned. Alright, so right on your screen, yes, right on your screen you can clearly see the chart right there. So we're starting with daily. We can go to weekly, not really weekly, a bit vague. Let's start from the daily time frame. So with the daily time frame, we got our change of character right here. Why is that considered to be a change of character? This is our previous lower low, and this is a previous lower high right there. So it did this move down below, it failed to continue down, so that's when it broke that lower high right there, and that became a change of character. And that's why we can see we have choke right there. This right here is an H4 fair value gap, that is liquidity. Here I think it is an H4 order block. Oh, it's also a fair value gap on H4. So having seen the change of character, on daily, we come to H4. This is where we had the change of character on H4, meaning the buys, meaning reversal of the trend. After the change of character, this was a pullback, and then buys started. Consolidation, continuation of the buys, break of structure there, continuation like that. Yeah, you can of course understand now how the market is going. We are in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend according to H4, and currently even according to daily, but we have reached that order block, which is a resistance level currently. Why? Because of this move right here. This move touched it, it made it a resistance level. So now that is a resistance level that we are on, and it seems to be a strong resistance level, and clearly we can see the price is holding. We can see that price is being held up by that resistance. So all we need is to see some retracement so that price can get some liquidity, or it can get a liquidity which will increase its momentum, and probably it will attract more volume of positions to actually push for that kind of breakout on that very resistance level. This very resistance level. So until then, all we need is retracement. We've been waiting for retracement for God knows like a whole week, since let's see since 24th. Yeah, since 23rd. Since 23rd we've been waiting for retracement. Yeah, we got a break of structure on 24th. Once we got a break of structure, we started to consolidate. So from 25th to 25th up to now, we are still within the same range. We are not shifting at all. So one may say we are having a range where price is playing around, and it hasn't given us any significant indication of a retracement. Yeah, all we need is to see a retracement. We need to see a retracement. As I speak right now, one may see this kind of a move. Yeah, of course we know that for this case, this is the very move that we'll be anticipating after the breakout. You get? So that will be the move to get us right there. But then there is price giving us a fake breakout all the way down below. It can easily first give us a fake breakout either here, either right here, and then it takes us all the way up, or right here and then it takes us all the way up. So there are so many things that can happen on this asset. So it is, I may say, according to H4 and H1, we are consolidating, but we can trade this asset even when it is consolidating on higher time frames. We can trade it on M15 and make some money. So according to M15, we can see what is happening. This is a change of character. We are continuing with the sell. That was a change of character, continuing with the buy. But then we are not going to focus on that. We need to focus on knowing that market is within a range, and we can easily look for a pullback. So all I need now is price to give me an entry to sell this asset. According to M15, I need to sell it. M30, I need to sell it. I think I can now try to incorporate in M30. M5, let's see. Let's look at M5 and see what are we having here. What are we having here? Alright, that's what we have on M30. M5, and clearly price is going to go back up like that. So we know that price is headed back. It's going to go all the way up according to M5. But do we have an entry? We've missed an entry right here. Price is not going to come all the way back here. It's actually going to continue. So those who have some good accounts, they can in fact enter right here, put their stop losses just below this this level where I have my arrow there, and then look at your profits, look at your TP right about there, around what, around 95k, around 95 200k, 95,200, yeah, around there. That's where you can look at taking your profits. So that is what I can easily see. So this can easily be like that. In fact, that is how I may anticipate today's kind of move on this asset, and then this move can easily bring us either down to this trend line or even give us a fake breakout, but also actually that is it, even bring us a fake breakout all the way down below or to this very level. So for now, I can't say me as a person I will enter this. I can easily wait for this move of a sell from that very level, or wait for buys when they come all the way down below from these very movements. Remember, according to H4 and daily time frame, we are in an uptrend. So if we are in an uptrend, we should be looking for trends that follow the trend. If you want to look for a trend that follows the trend, then you could anticipate, you could wait for such a move to get to such points of interest, and then you start to anticipate buys. All this one, and then look at how you're going to make buy entries. I think that's basically it. With BTC, we don't normally take a lot of time in analyzing, because it is straightforward. We'll be seeing everything, and since it is one asset, we don't take a lot of time. So I think that's it. We have about 10 minutes. Those who are going to come around to check this analysis, if you have a question, please leave it in the comment section. If you have a suggestion, if you have something you want to suggest on the channel that you want me to probably do a video on and what have you, you can go ahead and let it in the comment section. I'll be able to respond with a video or respond to you in the next live stream and make sure that I answer you, or I respond to your suggestion and tell you whether I'll be doing a video on it or not. But otherwise, this is BTC. So remember, like I said, on H1 and H4 and daily time frame, we are still looking for buys, but we have come to that order block, which is a resistance level. So we are sort of looking for now a retracement to grab some liquidity that was left back, and this is the most ideal point of interest that we are likely to see the retracement come back to, and that will be around 89k. So if price comes about around 89k, we should be gearing up for buys on that very point. All right, now I think that's it for today. I want to just give us some reminders on this channel before I can conclude. The VIP signal subscription has resumed for the month of May. If you want to get signals for synthetic indices, like those who don't know synthetic indices, these are the indices. We have the crashes, the boom 1000, the boom 500, we have the volatility 25, we have the V75, we have the jump 50, we have the jump 25, we have the jump 10s. We have a lot, but those ones that you've seen me show you, those are the ones that we trade mostly on this very channel. So if you want signals for those very assets, I provide them actually on in the VIP signal platform, but also free of charge if you come on the live stream from Monday to Friday, from at 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. East African time. Every day, Monday to Friday, we are here. We've just finished it, and you can go back onto the homepage, or you'll be able to see the last live stream that was carried on this very channel, and you'll be able to look at how we do the things. You can, even if you're not trading, you can learn a thing or two on how I analyze, and you'll be adding on to the knowledge that you have, or unlearning some of the things that you don't want to learn. So that is it for today. Let me wish you guys a good day. Happy trading. See you for the BTC on Friday. That's when we'll be having our next analysis session. But of course, for the BTC, for the synthetic indices, we are always here from Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. East African time. We are always here every day. So hope to see you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if it is your first time to come around, and of course we really appreciate it. We want to say thank you. See you guys.